6 EastEnders spoilers next week for 13th February 2025. Grant Mitchell returns to save Phil as Sonia has showdown with Reiss. 1. Phil Mitchell suffers hallucinations against Phil's wishes. A concerned Sharon Watts convinces him to see a doctor. He's not happy with her meddling, and once back home, he verbally lashes out until Sharon leaves. Sharon can't stop worrying for Phil, though, and alone at the house, Phil begins to hallucinate. While the Mitchells pull out all the stops for Billy and Honey's sten do, Sharon hears from Mo Harris that Phil has paid for the event. Sharon orders a search party when Phil disappears, while the man himself struggles to decipher reality, and his mental health continues to decline. 2. Grant. Mitchell returns to Walford to save his brother. Sharon, Billy, Honey, and Jay Brown frantically search for Phil, and as his depression continues to take hold, we see Phil experience symptoms of psychosis. Hallucinations will depict scenes from the Mitchell family home in 1985 as his younger self and mom Peggy appear to him. During these visions, Phil acts as a bystander to a pivotal moment from his adolescence. As his negative internal dialogue worsens, the hallucinations transcend into Phil's life as he converses with the characters from his past in the square and back at his home. Jay later manages to find Phil at number 55 as Sharon arrives for a crisis talk. Phil insists he's fine and sends Sharon on her way. But soon, Nigel Bates returns with a visitor who he hopes can help Phil. Grant. Can Grant get through to Phil? 3. Sonia Fowler makes a chilling discovery. Sonia is transfixed by Bianca Jackson's confession video, but Reiss tries to convince her to leave well alone. Sonia takes solace in the laundrette after a run-in with Mo, but then Sonia's health takes a turn, and she heads to hospital. Reiss is incredulous to make a discovery at the lockup, before he leaves after hearing of Sonia's condition. Sonia is sent home to rest, and Reiss makes his excuses to secretly return to the lockup. Yolande Truman checks on Sonia, and Sonia decides to delete the confession video, only to be stopped by a chilling discovery. As Reiss returns with an excuse to his whereabouts, Sonia confronts him, and a tense showdown ensues. Reiss then blocks Sonia's exit. Is she in serious danger from the killer? And will Bianca be rescued at last? 4. Ian Beale dates Priya Nandra Hart amid Cindy Beale accusations. Cindy tries to gain access to number 45, but Ian, Peter, and Kathy all refuse her. At Beale's Eels, Cindy pleads with Ian, where accusations soon fly once more. Priya Nandra Hart comes to Ian's rescue, but Priya then leaves when he accidentally offends her. Later, though, Priya and Ian share a drink in the Queen Vic, but things get messy when Ravi Gulati, Junior Knight, and Cindy arrive. Priya and Ian attempt to make Ravi and Cindy jealous, but Cindy has other ideas back at number 45. Priya and Ian have another drink together, but their warm moment is cut short when Kathy arrives home early. Priya soon invites herself for dinner, but when Kathy shares some harsh comments, Priya leaves and Ian goes after her, as the pair's plot to make their exes jealous turned into real mutual attraction. 5. Jack Branning professes his love for Denise Fox Chelsea. Fox moves in with Jack, who tries to convince her otherwise. Penny Branning has a go at Jack for allowing Chelsea into his home, but later, Penny and Chelsea come to a truce after Penny takes mystery action. Jack soon attempts to make a gesture to Denise and reveals his true feelings for her. Denise later heads back to his place, but will she reunite with Jack or stick with unlover Ravi? 6. Linda Carter returns from rehab. Linda returns home from rehab, where she has been since December, after her alcoholism reached shocking heights. Linda is comforted by her loved ones as she settles back in at the Vic. But can she make amends and look to the future after a turbulent year?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Spoiler TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.